Hey guys, it's me King Diablo, and in today's video I'll show you the skill rewards for Gladiator class, Archmage class and the Paladin class. So let's start with Gladiator class. So firstly, the shield skill of Gladiator class received a massive buff. Now each time you block enemy hit successfully with your shield, it recovers 10 mana points. It also inflicts a 10% damage reduction debuff on enemies in front of you for 15 seconds. When you use the shield charge skill for 2 times including its flow without breaking the shield, it activates a new passive skill which lasts for 15 seconds. The effects of this passive skill are as follows. It reduces the PvP damage received by 20% and increases the damage dealt to monsters by 10%. Each time you block enemy hits successfully, it reduces the cooldown time for spinning slash and shield charge by 0.2 seconds. And it reduces the cooldown time for charging thrust by 0.5 seconds. When you activate this passive skill for 2 times, it recovers the shield block count to maximum. And the shield skill now blocks up to 8 hits when used outside arena and up to 3 hits when used inside arena. Also, some new animation has been added to the new shield block effect. When outside arena, blocking the first 5 hits shows a white shield icon, when blocking the next 2 hits shows the orange shield icon, and when blocking the last hit it shows red icon. And inside arena it shows white on first hit, orange on second hit and red on last hit. This is the first war skill for Gladiator. This skill now consumes 80 mana points to increase the damage of the flow of this skill by 35%. This is the second reward skill for Gladiator. This skill now does not consume any mana points. The mana reduction effect of this skill has been replaced with a range increase effect. Also, the double shield charge flow of this skill has been applied as default and it now does daze on first hit and stun on last hit. A new flow has been added to this skill that auto activates the shield block skill after using this skill. Also, a new effect has been added to this skill that recovers 20 mana points on successful hit. This is the last reward skill for Gladiator. This skill can now activate the new passive skill, and it also resets the duration of the new passive skill if it's already in use. Now let's check out the new Archmage buff. So for better explanation, I have equipped all the fire elemental skills on skill tab 2 and all the ice elemental skills on the skill tab 3. So Archmage received a new passive skill called the Power of the Elementals. Its effects are as follows. So firstly, when using any fire elemental skills, it increases the skill damage of all skills by 10% for 30 seconds. And when using any ice elemental skills, it reduces the PvP damage received by 10% for 30 seconds. Also, after using any fire elemental skills up to 3 times, it activates a new effect called Fire Ruin for 30 seconds. When you use an ice elemental skill while this Fire Ruin effect is active, it casts a random fire elemental skill along with your ice elemental skill. But the Fire Ruin effect goes off on the first ice skill you cast. Similarly, when you cast 3 ice elemental skills, it activates an ice ruin effect for 30 seconds. And when you cast any fire elemental skill while this ice ruin effect is active, it also casts a random ice skill along with your fire elemental skill. But the ice ruin effect goes off once you cast one fire skill. So now let's move on to Paladin Rework. So this is the first reward skill for Paladin. Now when the flow of the skill is active, it gives invincibility to the skill before attacking and super armor while attacking. But these are not applied in arena. Also the PvE damage of the skill has increased. This is the second reward skill for Paladin. The cooldown of the skill has reduced by 2 seconds and the range of the shield throw has been increased. This is the third reward skill for Paladin. A new flow has been added to the skill that deals 150% skill damage of the skill, has super armor but it's not applied in arena, and does knock up on successful hit. This is the fifth reward skill for Paladin. The PvE and PvP damage of the skill has increased. This is the sixth reward skill for Paladin. A new flow has been added to the skill that gives this skill invincibility before attacking and super armor while attacking, but it's not applied in arena. The passive skill for Paladin class has also been buffed. It now recovers 20% of your current health points every 1 minute when your health point goes below 20% while receiving damage. So overall all these three classes have been buffed very nicely for both PvP and PvE. And especially the Gladiator Rework makes it a really good class for PvP now. If you enjoy my videos then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. And if you want to further support the channel, you can join the channel membership by clicking on the join button right next to the subscribe button. All members will get custom emojis and badges to use in chat and various other perks and more to come in future.